Good morning. It's good to see you guys. I do miss you. I got to see Randy and I got to see Faith on Sunday when they came with their moms to get them flowers Sunday afternoon at church, and that was wonderful. I hope you all gave your moms a great Mother's Day on Sunday. Well, today for a game, I have my mystery bag and you get to guess what's in my mystery bag. First thing, I'm going to give you some clues and you can see if you can guess what it is. This is something that you eat, and you may eat it for lunchtime. And its colors are white on the outside and purple and brown on the inside. Do you know what that thing that you might eat at lunchtime is? It's a sandwich. It's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, purple and brown with white on the outside. I hope you got that one. Let's see what's next. Okay, this one is something that you might need when you're sick with a cold. And this one is white, and it usually comes in a box and you pull them out one by one. Do you know that what's white that you use when you have a cold? Did you guess Kleenex? You use these when you have a cold? This one's not in a box, but you sneeze into it. Oh, shoo! That's my Kleenex. I hope you got it. Okay, let's see what else I have in my mystery bag. I have something that, well, there's a song about this. Is that a very good clue? This one, you can use it to make words, and you will find these in books and on signs and on your mom's grocery list and on cards. We sing a song about it. It's the ABCs. A, B, C, D. You use ABCs, your letters, to make words. One more thing in my mystery bag, okay? This one is a person. I have a person in here? Well, it's not a live person, okay? I have a person in here, and you can read about this person in the Bible. And if you read about this person in the Bible, you will know that the Bible tells us that this person loves us very, very much. I hope that you guessed that it's Jesus, because Jesus loves us very, very much. Now, those things in my mystery bag, I kind of have there because we've been talking about choices. And we have lots of choices to make every day. We get to make the choice about what we're going to eat for lunch. Do we want mac and cheese, peanut butter and jelly, nuggets, hot dogs, yogurt, apples? Lots of choices. And right now with the coronavirus, we're using a lot of Kleenexes. I hope mommy and daddy is teaching you to cough into your shoulder or into your elbow, and you're learning to use Kleenex to sneeze. Achoo! So that you don't send germs all over the place. But you still get to make a choice. Am I going to cough into my elbow, or am I going to let those germs go everywhere and maybe cause harm? I hope you choose to cough into your elbow. ABCs. Pastor Bud talked to us about our words the other Sunday, about we get to choose which kind of words we want to use. Do we want to use words that are kind and encourage and give people life? Or do we want to use words, sometimes we do, we use words that hurt people. Our ABCs make up words, and we get to choose about the words we're going to use. All of those choices, but do you know that the most important choice that you are ever going to have in your life is the decision to trust and follow Jesus? And our story today is about a rich young man who gets to make just that choice. So one day, a young, important man, rich man, came looking for Jesus. He wanted to ask Jesus, how do I get to heaven? He told Jesus that he had been a very good boy ever since he was little. He always made the right choices. He followed all of God's commands. There's Moses with the commandments. He didn't murder. Well, I hope not. That's not very good, is it? He did not steal, and he honored his father and mother. O-B-E-Y, obey your mom and dad. But Jesus knew that this rich, young, important man, he loved something more than he loved God. He loved his money. He was rich. Jesus told the man that if he wanted to go to heaven, that he must give all his money away to follow Jesus and trust him. Now, it's not because Jesus thinks money is a bad thing, but he knew for this man that it got in the way of his loving God. Now, what choice do you think that rich young man made? Did he make a good choice or a bad choice? I would hope that he, would have made the good choice to follow Jesus and give away his money. But the Bible tells us that that rich young man said, all my money? Give it away? How can I do that? And so he made the wrong choice. And he was very unhappy. He went away very sad because he couldn't give up his money and trust Jesus and follow him. We've had some bad and some good choices made, haven't we, in our Bible stories? Since this is our last week of talking about choices, let's just look at some of our things and review what we talked about. Do you remember Cain and Abel? They each brought a sacrifice to God. Abel brought all of his best. He brought his best lamb. He brought a good sacrifice, and he honored God. Cain didn't, and God was happy with Abel's, but not so happy with Cain's. And Cain got jealous of his brother, and he killed him, which was a bad choice, wasn't it? And then there's Moses. Moses saw the burning bush, and God called him from the burning bush and asked him to go do a hard thing and talk to the Pharaoh and say, let my people go from their slavery. Moses made a good choice. And Moses was successful, and the people left slavery. They left Egypt, and they went out into the wilderness, and Moses went up into the mountain, and we talked about this last week too. He was gone so long that people thought that he was a goner. And so they made a golden calf, and they trusted that instead of trusting God. Not a very good choice. Beep. And last week we talked about Joshua and Caleb, who made a good choice when they decided that they would trust God to conquer the land that they were going to go into. There were 10 other spies who didn't make such a good choice, did they? They said, no, there's giants in the land. We're not going to trust God. We'll never be able to get into that land. And then today we had our rich, young, important man, and he trusted his money instead of trusting Jesus. And he didn't follow Jesus, and he made a very poor choice. Well, before we leave, we're just going to do one more thing together. So get your hands, get your bodies ready, and here we go. Get your hands. You know where your shoulders are? Right here. We're going to touch those first. Ready? Hands on shoulders, hands on knees, hands behind you, if you please. Touch your shoulders. Now your nose. Now your hair. And now your toes. Bye-bye. Hands up high in the air, down at your sides. Now touch your hair. Hands up high as before. Now clap your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you for being here today. It was fun seeing you. Judah and Esther, have a great day. Ellie, I hope Mommy has lots of fun things planned for you. And which letter? You're learning about letters. Which letter will you study today? I hope you have fun. Kent, have a good day. Declan, I hope you get to go outside, maybe dig a little. And everybody, Aria, Micah, Faith, Reed, Alice, you have a good day. And remember to trust Jesus because he loves you very, very much. We'll see you. Bye-bye.